up with, or did you come up with individually of the shaded yellow portion of this? Allison? So 2/2. So I'm gonna put it over here. Okay. Jacob, I get a response from you first, and then I'll.
Okay.
Jacob? 1/2. Armando? Another 1/2. Yes. 1/3. Okay, so if I understand it correctly, what you've stated, you have said, based on these answers, the shaded yellow portion is either 2/2, 1/2, or 1/3. Okay? Now, how do you know that? How do you know what your answer you're giving? What reasoning do you have to support your answer? So if you said 1/2, I believe it's 1/2 because I believe it's 1/3 because, give me the evidence that supports your answer. Allison.
I think it's 2/2 because 2 are shaded in yellow and 2 are not shaded in yellow.
Oh, so there are 2 parts. Okay, so you're saying 2 parts, one part yellow. I mean, it's white, one part yellow. Okay, so you're saying parts. So 2 parts. Okay. There are 2 parts that are yellow, and then there are 2 parts that are white. Okay, that was one understanding. Excuse me, babe. Yeah.
I think it's 1/3 because the yellow shaded part is bigger than the white, and I think it's just the yellow is just bigger than the white, and then it would just be 1/3.
Okay, so you're just saying the yellow is larger and the white is not.
Yeah.
So it's smaller. Okay, can I ask a deepening question? How did you come up with 1 and 3 as those specific numbers?
Because I know that there's a lot of yellows, and then I just not split it in half, but kind of to the side a little bit, and I shaded the most the side that had more room. I shaded that with yellow, and the left side that had least room, I put it as white.
Okay, so let me see if I understand you correctly. So you're saying that the square, you didn't do it in the middle.
Yeah.
We're assuming this is the middle, so you did it a little bit over here.
Yes.
Okay, and so then from there you did what?
I put yellow over there and white over here.
Okay, so where did that yellow come from?
From where those, the yellow from the top and bottom?
Oh, so this and this you put here.
Yes.
Okay, and it filled up. It's gonna fill up this. All right, anybody else? We had the 1/2. Who said 1/2? Nobody said 1/2? Didn't you say 1/2, Jacob? How'd you come up with 1/2?
Because there's 1/2 of which is shaded.
I'm sorry, which 1/2? What are you talking about?
Because the question is what fraction of the whole is shaded yellow?
Yeah, so how did you come up with a 1/2 as your answer?
Because there's 2 that are shaded yellow.
So you're saying this is shaded yellow and this is shaded yellow, and that's where you got your 1/2 from? Your 1/2 came from the 2 shade areas. Where'd the 1 come from in your 1/2? Because this is your fraction. Where did the 1 come from? I understand the 2. Where's the 1 at?
The 1 came from like that there's 1 pair of 2 that are shaded.
There's there's one pair of two-edged shaded. So you're saying your fraction means pairs, and then this is number of pairs, is what you're saying your fraction represents.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want to add to any of these? Okay, so we have the white is smaller, the yellow is larger, and so therefore this was the fraction. This was 1/3. Okay, and then this one was the fraction 2/2 because there were two parts that were yellow, and then there's two parts that are white. And then this one fraction was 1/2 because there's one set of pairs, and then there are two sets of them. Okay, one is in one group of pairs, and there's two of them. Anything else? Anybody want to add to any of these given reasonings given? Is anything stand out to you? Anything you need clarification on? Anything you want to add to? Anything you agree with? Any of the three? What do you think? Does everybody agree with all three of them? Let's start with there. Does everybody agree with all three? Then what do you not agree with? Let's start there. What do you not? This doesn't look like half of the other, is what you're saying, based on the color representation. Okay, so your belief of a fraction is this should represent half of the total area that's there because of the way the fraction is written. Okay. Anybody else agree or disagree with that?
Something?
Is it always half? Is a fraction always considered half? What's a fraction? Anybody tell me what a fraction is? What does it mean to have a fraction? What does all of that mean? Anybody know? Start with the simple parts. Okay. I did a line. Why is that important?
Because that means that it's half of something.
Is it necessarily half though? So you're saying all fractions are halves? Kayla, you're shaking your head. Why are you saying no?
Because sometimes it depends on what, because like one number will happen. And then if you add another one, it like multiply it as well.
Okay, and then that would change my answer then, which would become what?
12, 25.
Somebody have a comment in regards to this change?
So the numerator is smaller than the denominator?
Now we go back to this principle, the numerator is smaller than the denominator.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the denominator is bigger than the numerator now.
Yes, exactly. So now that changes it. So what happened here? What did we do? What did we change here? Allison, what did we do?
I think you guys did it wrong because I think it's supposed to be simplified.
This is supposed to be simplified? Or what's supposed to be simplified?
1925 because it's a little too big.
I said it's supposed to be simplified, and then she said it's wrong.
Okay, so can we simplify this?
Yes.
How do we simplify? Someone walk me through how to simplify a fraction. Remember how to simplify a fraction? Yes.
We would do like 6 goes into 12 and 5 goes into 25.
Okay, so just a reminder, when we're simplifying, we have to use the same number going into both of them equally. We can't pick two different numbers. Okay, yeah. So does this, to get back to our question, how do we know the fraction that we originally came up with, which was 2/2, 1/2, and 1/3, how do we know that's the fraction that's represented? And I heard three different answers. One person said the white was smaller,